Tonight on World of Warships, we have a celebrity. XBradTC will be driving the USS Texas. Here I am in my trusty little Mitsuki. Both of us are Tier 5 ships in a Tier 7 battle. I actually read XBradTC's got a blog. I'll put it in the links below in the video. Scouting D here, and we've got a rather aggressive move coming up here by the Omaha. My biggest fear is that there's a destroyer screening him, but nobody seems to be turning D red, so it appears the Omaha is coming in without a destroyer screen, which is a rather bold move. I'm going to launch torpedoes and make sure I avoid detection. That's the one thing that keeps Japanese destroyers in the game, is their stealth. They're very difficult to spot visually, and at a game Tier 7 game, less of a problem with radar that you would have on a higher tier game. The Omaha is paying dearly for that bold move. There's a couple of battleships behind me who are doing a real number on him. He's going to turn and see if he can scoot out through that little passage. Okay, so who's next up on the list? We've got the Hood here. I'm actually in a pretty good position for the Hood at the moment, but I have another 20 seconds to go on loading the torpedo, so he'll be out of position by the time I think I'm probably ready to launch on him. But the Nisa now is coming in strong. So I guess he will be our next victim. So I'll load it up here, and I'm gonna take a line on his trajectory and get a nice spread on him. I'm in close right under his nose, but he can't see me because I'm outside of visual detection range. However, he is going to force me out of the circle, which will take the D and turn it from green back to a little bit of red. Now, the Blix and I both had the same idea, so there's this beautiful waffle pattern forming up on the Nisa now, and he can't escape all those torpedoes. Looks like a couple from me, a couple from the Blix, and he went from full strength to hurting real bad now. Now, back in the day before they nerfed all the destroyers, he would have paid dearly for that and would have been sunk almost for sure. But he's still in the fight, limping along. I have another 15 seconds to load up. I'm not too worried about getting spotted here because I have an island to duck behind here. So I'm going to let my torpedoes finish loading. I get spotted, but he can't turn his turrets around that fast. I'm going to plan for him to turn one way or the other. Certainly he won't come straight on. Oh, somebody got him pretty good, and he is going down, down, down. Who'll get credit? I don't know. He's sunk. I didn't get credit for him. Torpedoes were right on line, but somebody got him first. All right, but no problem. Turn back around, because now is certainly my time to capture D. Oh, look at this. I stopped and think for a second. There's a couple of idiots trying to shoot the gap. Looks like it's pretty well in hand over there with the Gnaevny and a cruiser to support. Those guys should know better at this level than trying to shoot the gap in this particular map. So, coming back in again. And I'm sort of confident here that without any destroyers to screen them, I'm pretty much feeling invincible. I may not be able to sink that many guys, but neither again are they going to be able to find me all that easily. Now I could shoot at the Omaha or the Graf Spee. It's sort of a waste of a torpedo to take out 2,400 points. So I'm going to shoot at the healthier, the Graf Spee. Who knows, maybe the Omaha will turn in front of him. So off they go. I'm going to put an even spread out there, so if he deviates a little bit, he'll still be caught in that pattern. And now I'm going to see if I can sneak along just inside the circle. By staying inside the circle, the red counter doesn't advance at all. And if these guys continue to bear to the right, I could maybe just sneak around inside. In or out? Which way to go? In or out? Got torpedoes into the near cruiser, but he is turning in toward me now that he knows where I'm at, so I best turn out. And but look at that, he's still flooding, so maybe I'll get credit for him. He's flooding, and somebody else shot him. The life of a Nerf destroyer. But both cruisers are now out of the way, so I'm going to storm back in, and maybe this is about the third time try and capture D. There is still the Arizona out there. Battleships always make fun playthings for destroyers. So I'm going to go in and start to take D, which the Arizona should know means that there's a destroyer sneaking up on him. Interestingly enough, he is not running at full speed. If he were running at full speed and actually turned away from me, it's next to impossible to overtake for torpedoes to overtake a battleship from behind. But he is running more or less perpendicular to me, and he is not even running at full speed. So I'm going to close absolutely to the bare minimum, and then I'm going to turn and launch some torpedoes. Again, I'll put out an even spread rather than a double shot, so that if he deviates a little bit, one of them will be sure to get him. With no more torpedoes now, I'm going to finish capturing D and then think about heading over to, what would that be? Got the capture of the zone. Torpedoes are tracking beautifully. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, boys. And oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Got 3 torpedoes into the Arizona. Badly damaged. Oh, and look at that. He's still flooding. He must have used up one of his repair crews. He is flooding. I may get this guy yet. Finally, I'll get the destroyer I want this game. And keep on flooding. Keep on flooding. Can it be? Can it be? Oh, no. Somebody else took him. All right. So who's the next up here? All right. Got a Congo. He should know I'm somewhere in the area. Hopefully he thinks I'm further back toward the other battleships, who are actually fairly far behind me at this point. So I'm going to assume he's going to track on the course he's at now, lead him a little bit, and then skedaddle and stay beyond detection range. And almost as soon as I launch, he starts to turn. So this guy is a pretty slippery character. He doesn't run in straight lines. He's going to be a hard one to get a hold of here. Let's see, another 38 seconds. Better avoid that spotter plane and come back around. All right, now what to do? What to do? He is aware I'm in the area, and he is pretty much running straight away from me. The Arizona I had a chance at because he wasn't truly running away from me. This guy is running away from me. I probably could have tried to sneak by inside the island to my right, but instead I'm going to go in and capture Zone B, which will sort of compel him to come in and try and take it back. He's beyond range at this point, so not a whole lot I can do. Both of the battleships behind me are well behind. I assume get some support from one of them here shortly, but I'm going to go in and snag B all by myself, I think. Then we'll worry about hunting that Congo. So now there's been a fair amount of whining and complaining going on this game, which sort of stymies me. We just got Floating Stick just got Kraken unleashed, which he gets a few rounds of congratulations on that. But when you're winning like this and you pull down honors like that, be magnanimous in victory. No, they're going to go into some trash talking here, but I'm going to ignore them. Pay attention to the Congo here. Now, the plan here is if I was typical DD, I would be running across B going to capture A, in which case the Congo should angle so that he's pointing more toward the west side of the circle. So I'm actually going to stop and back up here and hang out on the east side of the circle so that I can get a better angle on him. Still want to stay beyond visible range, so depending on which way he goes. All right, so get the first torpedoes off, got a second one off, kick it into gear, and stay out of detection range, and hopefully he will continue on the course he's on. And looking good. Looks like I've got him covered. He's right about now. I should probably be picking up the torpedoes, and it looks like he combed right through those torpedoes. Not sure if that was luck or skill, but missed out there. All right, I got one more load here coming up, and let me see if I can screw around and get a little bit better angle on him. Have the Texas coming up behind me with our celebrity XBradTC of the blog fame. Loaded up again. Now I'm not gonna go right where he's supposed to go. I'm going to lead him inside. Hopefully I did enough of that this time and he doesn't take too violent of a turn. But I'm pretty sure he is not going to... I've learned not to shoot at a linear trajectory of this guy, but it's anyone's guess which way he will turn. And again, looks like they're coming up, and he combs right through them again. Oh boy. We are now, this is the last guy on the board. The battleships are starting to duke it out here. I'm gonna another 20 seconds to reload. Now I'm gonna do something here battleship drivers just do not like. For some reason they're allergic to all torpedoes, even the friendly ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn here in a moment, and I'm actually going to put some torpedoes behind my ally, because there's no way he can turn or back up fast enough to get them. And if the two of them pass in a gun duel, then the torpedoes will be waiting for the Congo when he exits on the back side of the Texas here. So here we go. It looks like they're going to ram, but just in case, some insurance torpedoes out there behind the Texas. Off they go, and we will see what they do. And they go out in a blaze of glory, end of the game. So we win. Pretty happy with the results. 66K of damage, 2 zones captured, top 3, and filling out the top 5 there is XBradTC.